Hello everybody, and today I'm going to talk about the almighty Monolith. Okay, before we get started, this is one of those units that used to be awesome. They got nerfed and nerfed and nerfed, and they do suck, okay? They're 200 points, and for an extra 100 points you can take Imperial Knights or what the hell is out there these days for that many points, 300 points for Wraith Knights. But I'll tell you how you can use these to be okay-ish. Just a below semi-competitive. You can be semi-competitive with these. There are a few hints and tricks I'd like to show you with these. Another one, as you should already know, is the Eternity Portal. You just can come up with these from reserves or on the table. And you need to roll reserves from as well, so you can just bring it where you want and just come through the door in 6 inches. There's a big door, so it's quite a big space. You can easily get 10 guys through there. You could. Okay, the main thing about this thing, it's good for killing Space Marines. It's Strength 8 Particle Whip, the crystal, AP3. So if you can catch a Space Marine squad or something in the open with 3 up armor, you just be scooping them up. Okay, Large Blast, Strength 8 AP3 with skill 4. Another good but bad thing is these things, when you hit in a 6, you shoot the big gun, which you'll do every turn. So with these, if your opponent got flyers or invisibility crap, shoot them with these. You hit in a 6 anyway, why not take a pot shot? You might get lucky and blow up a flyer, you never know. Okay, the main ways you can use this is, like you've seen in my other videos with the Satan, is you can hide anything you want pretty much behind this model. It's so big, as you can see. Now look how small the warriors are. You can hide them behind them and walk up the board with them. But you could do that with Lynch Guard if you wanted to. You could have Lynch Guard behind them, walking up the board, like with War Scythe, can't get shot at. Very nasty, but no invuln save. But I like to use these. If you have 2 of these, one each side of the board, and then that way you can teleport your units back and forth so your opponent can't really tell what you're going to do, and bring them up 6 inches every turn. Which is good, but it's 400 points, it's expensive, but it's good. Another good thing is with this, it can deep strike. Okay, so you can keep them in reserve, so you can deep strike it. You can bring it apart of the Living Tomb, which is good as well. If you bring this, you can deep strike it on the just like this Scarab here. This awesome looking Scarab as an objective marker. You can drop him there, go boom. Like, yes, I got that. And if your opponent's like got some guys there, you're like, haha, objective secured. And there you go. You have the objective. But the problem is it's so freaking big. So if deep strike, there's a higher chance you mishap with this than you will a normal vehicle or a normal unit. So be careful if you do deep strike it. But it's good to keep on the board because they are hard to kill. They armor 14 and they got a lot of wounds, and they're not open top, which is brilliant because almost everything apart from this and the obelisk, I think, is open top, which is good. So you can bring up the board, shoot away with the Strength 8 gun. The opponent will shoot at it because they are afraid of these things. From the old codex, they're almost impossible to kill. They still got that reputation. So if you bring this, it will be shot. You can guarantee it. But if it does survive a few turns, that's when the magic starts happening with these. This gives your Necrons amazing mobility, okay? And how would you say, right, if I could shoot 10 AP2 shots from the middle of the pole, would you believe me? So these are guys, your Terminators, like, oh, I'm going to kill that Monolith next turn. They go massive Strength 8, 10, Strength 10 Armor Bane Hammers or whatever. It's going down. I think, oh no, my reserves, I'll just bring them in. You got 10 Praetorians up in your face. There you go. And keep those in reserves, and boom. You're like, holy crap. 10 AP2 shots in the face. And that's what it is. You just come through 6 inches from the doorway. Plenty of space for 10. Come through, shoot, and boom. A lot of casualties. And then the Terminator then was left of them. Go like, I would go right around, risk failing the charge. Or deal with these guys, we should shoot them again next turn. And they're AP2 in combat, and AP2 shooting, which is nice. It's an expensive combo, but that's one way you can use the portal as a weapon. Another good example, I like to use the portal. I like to, right, I personally like to use these to bring troop choices up. If I can get this thing close enough to objective on the board, and walk over the board, I'll bring some objective secure troops through, claim my objective, and stop you having it. And if you're a troop choice 2, I don't think you last long against Strength 8, AP3. Myself, and then these guys will come through and shoot you at the same time. AP4, Strength 5. So if you survive, good for you, but you're a troop choice. If you've got anything nasty on there, I wouldn't be stupid enough to just go, oh look, I'm inch away, destroy me on your turn. That's one way I like to use this. You go on both sides, you can march them both up, and if your opponent's pressuring you on the one side, you can bring reserves from over there to counter attack, which is very handy, because they're hard to predict what your opponent is doing if you're smart. If you're smart, you can keep your opponent off guard and wind them up. Okay, so that's one way I like to use the Monolith, is objective secure troops. Okay, that's a good way of getting points. Another one I love Lynch Guard. I've been using them a lot lately. I love them. I like to have a unit of Lynch Guard as a bodyguard role in the back. So if I have my Lynch Guard and my Warlord and the guy who makes me roll ones because they just will never die with that guy, and he's a Cryptek as well. You can tell I love Lynch Guard, look, they painted. Right, there you go. I like to keep these guys back in the bodyguard role. Like, I'm sick of fighting, well, this is nothing now, but I'm sick of fighting stuff like this, okay? There's always like turn 2, something super horrible comes across the board, like, you can't kill me by shooting, boom. So if you're like, oh crap, Lynch got up there, I'll go this way. And then your turn then, you just teleport through the Monolith. It's like, oh, why you want to fight my Monolith? You'd be fighting them next turn. You'd be like, you know? Never underestimate the threat of Lynch Guard, okay? Even if you can't hurt this thing, good luck trying to kill Lynch Guard. They just won't die, and you know it, okay? So I like to use the Monolith as a defensive role and an assault role with the same unit. So I can bring out the Lynch Guard. Let's see if there's like nasty on this thing now. See if this guy was like, ha ha ha, this is mine. Maybe like, oops, I'll be coming up this way, if I can fit it, such a big model. I will spit these guys out right there. So yeah, you want that objective, do you? You have to fight me for it. And I would contest at the same time, because something that nasty is not a troop choice. So I'll contest the objective of you. So if you run away, I get my point next turn. And if you don't, I'm assaulting you. Or you assault me. Very good combo with Lynch Guard. Especially if you make the Lynch Guard Death Star, which I showed in another video. I'll click up there, it'll pop up. But this is a nice little combo for the Monolith. I love Monoliths, you should see them more often when you're done. If you take 2, or maybe 3, but that's pushing it. You can have 2 up for advance and 1 back just for a bodyguard roll. Could teleport Lynch Guard is so annoying. You can't assault with them the turn they come out. But that is debatable because it says on there as if they were disembarking. You know, so if they're on the table anyway, it was like as if they came from the portal. And as you see in the FAQs, as if deep striking doesn't mean you're deep striking, so you could argue it. I always play it, you can't, but there's always that one guy somewhere who will say you can do it. So that's up to you lot to decide if you want to or don't want to. I don't play it that way, I just play it as if they came out with it and they can't assault because it's not an assault vehicle. Imagine how cool it would be if there was an assault vehicle, it would be freaking awesome. It'd be on every table again. So you can bring out your Lynch Guard, or something nasty like the AP2 shooting, or even as a unit of 10 warriors. And even Prince will kill 10 warriors, but they'll have a hard time doing it. And they'll be objective secure so you get the point if you need it, if the game's that close. So you can just dump them out there, it's like, oh look, what's we going to do? And because you got another Monolith somewhere else, there's no way, the points are not wasted. Unless they block the other Monolith. But if they do, they'll just start marching up the board and killing stuff, it doesn't matter. So, the way I like to use Monolith, the points are mobility, get them points, and wind your opponent up and keep them guessing. Every turn, try and teleport something back, even if you teleport them back and forth just for fun. Keep the randomness going, because your opponent won't be able to predict what you're doing. If you just have a Monolith up the board, and it doesn't bring anything out the gate and just goes... It's wasted points, because they're there for the mobility. You're paying for this, not the guns. If you want the guns to take 3 heavy destroyers, they'll do a better job. Okay, might take 4 for the price of this, so there we go, you know. So if you love the Monolith and you want to use them again, take 2. Take some Lynch Guard, check Orkan in there. You don't need the Overlord, but he's just to stop anything with top armor bogging you down. So just in case. But you don't got to take this guy. You just take him. You take 5 Lynch Guard. They're hard to kill. You know how hard they are to kill. You know, so just take 5 Lynch Guard if you want him, and just teleport him back and forth. Or 2 units at 5 Lynch Guard, 1 on each side. And if this one gets bogged down, bring the other one out to help out. You know, you can bring the AP2 guys through and help out. Okay. So that's my tactical video for Monoliths. Deep strike, mobility, and just shoot flyers if you have to shoot, if you're shooting these, because you're hitting 6s anyway. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you again next time.